we are out. Oh, sorry about that. So I'm off and on Wi-Fi. See if I can get my gimbal to work. Hang on a minute. I've got some funky contraptions going on. Oh, 1 second. I gotta put my phone down. Doesn't fit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I might have to do this old school, phone in hand. It does not fit in my gimbal. So anyway, like I said, possibly the last live stream from the shop. There's been some stuff that has been annoying me, and part of that has, as you guys know, I haven't been getting paid. And then there's been some attitude about the fact that I've been working less. Well, when you don't get paid, you don't do work. The old adage goes, you get what you pay for, you don't pay me anything, you don't get any work. That's just how life goes. So, let me rotate my phone again so it puts the camera on the right side. There we go. So, I am actually outside the shop streaming on my phone just because stuff done and nobody's paying. So anyway, I've been sticking it out because I was promised a bike and I'm waiting for that to happen still. And that's, like I said, I'll put up with it until that happens. But if you want to keep basically stringing me along, making me work, and not paying me, you're not going to get work from me because I'm not going to work. I showed up today at 2 o'clock because that's when I felt like showing up. I don't get paid, so I show up when I want to go. Looks like there's a wedding rehearsal of some sorts in action. So, just walking around Cocoa Village. I can't really actually see the brightness on my screen. Let me flip some stuff around here. Just can't see anyway. Yeah, there we go. Maybe it's just the light. So anyway, that's that. I'm gonna keep this live stream kind of short. I don't know if you guys saw the other live stream that I've got going. Hopefully, still, it's basically all my riding videos to Goblins from Mars. So that's just a loop of music and just videos. I hate walking. Walking's exhausting. That's why we invented bicycles. Anyway, let me, I don't want to sit. I'm wearing, like, clean pants today. I wear clean pants every day, but I'm wearing, like, light-colored clean pants. So, yeah, it's kind of annoying to get an attitude about how much work I'm doing when I'm not. The new owner and his wife / fiance, and they're giving me an attitude about how long it's taking, or he is, I don't know about her, giving me an attitude about how long it's taking to get photos. I'm like, well, again, you want stuff done quickly, you pay for it. You get what you pay for. By people who know nothing about photos, which would be hilarious. Like, oh, here you go, here's all the raw footage, and this is what happens when you try to rush me. About that, I just switched straight over to my cellular data. I keep going in and out of connectivity between a couple of the Wi-Fi networks out here. Anyway, so, you want good wedding photos, you want them done quickly, you pay for them. What I was saying before was I had a few photographers that have done shoots for their own purposes that I didn't get paid for, and they didn't get paid for them either. And kind of the exchange was, hey, we're going to send you some photos after we're done. And I'm like, cool, that'll be awesome. The first shoot, I think it was 3 months before I got photos. Did I ever complain? Every once in a while I'd probably be like, hey, how are those photos coming? Like, jokingly, because I get it. I understand that you have other things that you need to do. So take your time, get it done. When you get it done, you get them to me. If you want to say, hey, if I pay you a little bit, can you get them done sooner? Sure. I'm not going to take time out of my own day to do something for free in a rush. If I'm sitting at my computer, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of bored, I should edit a couple photos, I'd edit photos. But if I'm sitting at my computer, I'm like, oh, hey, it's a raid night, I'm going to raid. Oh, never mind, I should edit photos instead. No. If somebody's like, hey, I'm paying you to get some photos edited, will I stop raiding to do that? Yes, absolutely, because I'm making money at that point, and it's worth my time. But on my own free will and my own free time just because somebody's trying to push me to get it done quickly, no. So they're going to give them, and it's going to be crap because, it's whole photos. It's stuff right out of the camera. There's no editing, there's no post-processing, there's no anything. I take pretty good photos to start with, but no anything. I take pretty good photos to start with, but nobody takes a perfect photo right out of the camera. Oh, I try to, because I hate editing. But, so, anyway, that's my rant for the morning. I'm going to go back to sitting on my butt at the shop. I hate the fact that I'm annoyed and that I'm restricted to not being able to live stream at a shop that I don't get paid for. I'm there, I'm helping out, and every live stream I work on stuff. I am working on bikes, doing other things, but don't give me an attitude because I'm not doing what you want me to do. I'm doing what needs to be done in the order in which I think it needs to be done, and you should be happy it's getting done for free. So, just annoyed. It's fun to put rants out on the internet so people can complain about it later. Everybody's going to be a little bummed that they missed it. I'm a little bummed that my camera's not out. I should be out taking photos right now. The sky has been super photogenic lately. I need a better camera. I got an old camera they want to sell me for cheap. I'm wondering if that's Vicky's car. That looks like Vicky's car. Very familiar looking bike. Oh, my keys are stuck on my thumb. Trying to unstick my keys from my thumb. I wonder if I can switch and continue to live stream from my other phone. Probably not. Who knows? I don't know. I'm tired. We're waiting for UPS to show up. I'm not. I don't care. Nothing in it for me. I put a bunch of stuff on this next order because, if you're not going to pay me, at least order me stuff. It's a Vicky! Not bad. I saw your car over there. Well, I saw your bike and I assumed it was your car. I don't know what people's cars look like, but I know what everybody's bikes look like.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
So,
what's happening?
Not much. I'm walking around ranting on my phone.
Oh.
It's a fun thing. It's a fun thing to do. That's what the internet's for, right?
I guess. It seems to be. Most people.
Flaming people and ranting on the internet.
Yeah. I just decided not to listen anymore.
Most of my people don't listen either. Nobody's actually watching. So. No, it's normally I do kind of a live stream here and either do some type of repair on a bike or introduce a tool or other things, but apparently somebody needs to be educated on how internet works in the United States.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, well, our cable bill was a little high, so Paul needs to stop streaming.
What?
Right. He's assuming because I'm streaming, it's costing us more money. I stream live on YouTube. I'm like, look, it's so low usage that I'm willing to do it on my mobile data. And I don't have unlimited data.
Yeah.
And I share it between 5 other people. yet I'm still willing to do it, which tells. But again, the difference is, I pay $75 a month for internet at my house. If I don't use it for a month, I'll get charged $75. If I use it more than everybody else in my neighborhood put together, I still get charged $75.
How does cable bill translate with all that?
Right. So that's
like,
my brain breaks when I hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's
Well,
I'm like, you don't pay me enough to work hard all the time, so or at all, actually. So it just
could be worse. You could work for Carol.
I could work for Carol. It could be worse. No, it's funny because I talked to a buddy of mine. He's kind of taken over running David's World up in north of Daytona. What's north of Daytona?
Yeah, I don't know. St. Augustine.
It's near Graham Swamp, and I forget because I remember the name like 5 minutes ago. But he's working at a bike shop there, and I texted him yesterday. I was like, hey, how much you gonna pay a new mechanic if you get one? He's like, oh, good, you finally coming to work for me? I go, dude, I can't really afford to drive up there every day. He's like, I'm looking for a roommate. I'm like, you don't want me as a roommate because I come with baggage. It's like, it's your baggage, not mine. I'm like, dude, trust me, it'll be yours too. You just don't know it yet. But he's like, dude, I'd pay you like $12 an hour if you want to come work for me. I'm like,
Is that a substantial raise?
Put it this way, it would be a substantial raise for me to drive up there every day to go work for him compared to what I'm making right now.
No way.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was quite literally a word that it made me almost not want to come in today. Well, if he worked more, we would pay him. That's not how jobs work. You go to work and you get paid, and if you don't work, then you don't get paid anymore.
Yes,
right. But you don't go to a job and they go, okay, well, we're going to see how well you work for a month, and then we'll decide whether or not we're going to start paying you.
Oh, yeah. All my jobs have been like that.
Yeah, well, legally,
Except
you're
for
supposed
the airline, they had a union.
Yeah, legally, you are supposed to get paid for every day that you worked, whether or not they like your work.
Right.
You worked, you get paid. That's how it is. So.
Well, true. Or you move on.
Or you move on, right? It's I like the advantage of being at a bike shop. And
Well, it's nice you got a backup plan.
oh, I definitely have backup plans. It's not a good plan.
There's something.
I also work part-time at my buddy's shop, and he doesn't pay me as much as I'd like, but he does pay me every week, so it's nice. Like, he pays me under the table at like $8 an hour, which I did the math. It actually works out that if I was getting paid with a paycheck at minimum wage, I would technically be taking home less than $8 an hour every week.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, so I'm okay with that for now. He's like, I want to pay you more, but I can't yet. I'm like, okay, well, what do you mean yet? It's like, well, we need to sell more cars. I go, okay, so let's sell more cars. He's like, but I need your help. I'm like, I don't want to sell cars. He's like, but you're good at it. I'm like, but I don't want to. Okay, I hate selling cars. Cars are.
Otherwise, if we did stuff we didn't like, then we'd make a whole lot.
We could, I could make a whole lot of money if I did jobs that I didn't like. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, like, I've worked in car dealers for years, and I just never wanted to sell cars.
Did you really? Oh, I didn't know.
I worked in detail departments. I worked in the mechanics end of things. I never wanted to sell. New cars aren't so bad.
Like it's fishing.
Yeah, I don't fish. See, I'm bad at a lot of things. I don't fish.
I'm like too impatient to fish.
I'm too impatient, and I don't drink, so it makes me a very bad fisherman.
Yeah.
That's my problem is I can't go hang out and go drink with my buddies while they fish because I don't drink. So I'm super boring when it comes to going fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, you need a big.
Yeah. So.
My bike's creaking. So I thought I'd bring it, but Jason doesn't seem to be around. So.
He's not here. I can look at it.
Yeah.
I'm technically here working today. Yeah. He went to lunch. He should be coming back shortly. I know we just.
Nothing, I don't know. It's just sort of whenever put a lot of pressure on.
Okay. If you want to bring it in, I'm gonna go grab my bag out of my car, out of my mom's car, and I'll take a look at it, see what I can figure out.
All right. Well, good.
I can't always figure out creeks.
He's got his hands full.
Probably.
The guy talking to him.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
He's one of Helmke's one of those people that
not very.
he shouldn't be here most of the time. Like, yeah, you're here waiting on parts. They're not here. Go away. Come back later. Like, work still needs to be done. Granted, I only do a little bit of work, but. Anyway, so had a feeling nobody would probably be watching for long, which is fine. I am gonna end this chat. I go grab my bag and head back inside. I'm sure somebody who was watching is going to rant about whatever I was ranting about earlier, but whatever. Fucking pay me. I work hard. I should get paid. We're gonna look at the sun for a minute. Beep beep. Hey, look, other people are here. Anyway, I'm gonna end this early. Like I said, I'm having an annoyance week, so there may be a bonus live stream tomorrow evening. I will schedule it if it's gonna happen, and I'll let you know. All right, guys. Thanks for pedaling with me.